Have you been dying to make the move to Buckeye, Arizona, specifically the Verrado area, and you're looking for the perfect view? Well, I may have found the most amazing community. I'm staring right now at mountain views right in front of me, and right behind me you have views of the entire valley. It's quite insane. So if this is something that you've been interested in, I have a very special community that I've never featured on my channel before, and I would even say that majority of other people have never posted about this community because it's almost like a little sneaky community. It is not part of Verrado, but it's right next to Verrado, and not a lot of people are mentioning it because it's tucked away in a very private area. So if you've been wanting something like that, I'm gonna show you guys two different properties today, and I'm also gonna talk to you guys about the beautiful amenities that come with this community, and also all the shopping and just everything that you need to know about this area if you've been thinking about it or now it's on your radar. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting out in the front, we have our first house. This is going to be a single-story home, and it's right around 1,900 square feet, 3 beds and 2.5 baths and a 2-car garage. So right when you walk in, you have a nice long hallway. You kind of have a peek out onto the back patio, and this community is all about views, and I can see the most stunning mountain view from here. You guys can't see it on camera, but trust me, when you come out here in person, you're going to be obsessed with the mountain views here. On the left-hand side, you have your first bedroom. This is going to be the front room. Not a super large bedroom, but in my opinion, perfect for a kid's bedroom. And then you have your standard 2-door slider. On the left-hand side from there, we have our first bathroom, double sinks, and then it has a little separate toilet shower tub combo. And then across from your first bedroom, now we have our second bedroom. Again, decent size. This is probably a queen bed with 2 smaller nightstands. Does not have space for a dresser. And then you do have a closet. I like how they added some additional shelving in this closet as well. Coming back down into the hall. On the right-hand side, we have a storage closet. Tons of space. Then they have kind of this drop-off station. I'm guessing these cabinets are an upgrade. That's gonna be entry into your 2-car garage. Here is the den space. If you needed a little bit more than just the 3 bedrooms, this could work as an office and a guest space. And then you also have a half bath, which is great for guests. Coming back down into the hall, another closet here. This is just gonna be your standard coat closet. You guys know if you've been on this channel for a while, I'm anti-coat closet. I feel like we don't really use them here. I would rather just have tons of shelving. Here is your laundry room. So right in the middle between the primary bedroom and the 2 front bedrooms. This is a big laundry room, I would say. And I love that it's not connected to the garage. And then also that you have the window that kind of lets natural light in here. And then also it is a spray foam attic. If you guys can see that okay, it's gonna help keep your house so much cooler and way more energy efficient. They actually do have a super high energy efficient rating on here, and their bills on these homes are much less than I would say the average. So I'm gonna pop up exactly what they're claiming their energy bills to look like for this floor plan. Now we have our stunning kitchen, dining, and living room. One of the things that I first noticed when I saw this house is all the windows. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, huge glass slider, another slider, which I'm guessing is an upgrade if you want to do that secondary slider, or you can just have more windows, but tons of natural lighting. And especially if you're going to spend the money on having a mountain view, you're going to want to have as many windows as possible. Here is what the kitchen looks like. So they did the 42-inch upper cabinets in this one. It has the granite countertops, upgraded cabinetry with the handles. As of today, they don't have any spec homes or quick move-in homes, but they have like a medium product basically. So what I mean by that is they have not where you have to wait as long as you would have to do for a dirt build. They've actually gotten a few different homes ready to drywall stage. So now you can go in and pick all your options and not have to wait the full 6 to 8 months. Instead, you're waiting around 3 months, depending on the time frame and when you're watching this video. Of course, they may have spec homes available at that time, Today, when I'm filming this video, it's October 23rd, I think, 2025. So again, depending on when you're watching this video, they may have specs. If you guys are ever curious on if they have any homes available or just the process of making the move to Arizona, my number and email are popping up. I would love to help you guys out and kind of guide you through that process. These videos, obviously take them with somewhat of a grain of salt because time changes things, and even some of the things that I'm going to show you guys later in this video about the actual community itself could look completely different here in the next year or two. I know at the very bottom of this hill, they're building so much stuff right now, and it's going to definitely look different in a year from now, which I'm super excited for. I have been waiting, and I'm sure a lot of the people in this neighborhood and the Verrado area in general have been dying for all the shopping that's going to be coming into that community. So definitely stick around for the end of this video where I talk a little bit more about that. But they do have a home that's kind of in that middle stage right now available for purchase. It's going to be priced right now at $539,000, $563,000, and that does not include all the upgrades, right? So just keep that in mind. They do have tons of incentives, as always. Of course, again, if you're watching this video in a year from now, who knows what the incentives are going to look like, but as of today, the incentives are 6% of the base towards rate buy down. So what that means is they'll give you 6% of, let's say the base price is... So the base price of this floor plan is $581. So $581 times 6% for easy numbers. I'm not going to do the math right now, but let's say that's $25K. $25K is going to go towards buying down your rate to an even better number, of course. They're just not going to have a solid, like, okay, you are definitely going to get a 6.3. It's just not going to have solid numbers. Like, you're not going to see something that says you're definitely going to be able to get a 2.99% interest rate. There are some builders out there like that. This is just not one of them. But again, this community is very special and there's only one builder in here. So you kind of get what you get. And if you want to have these beautiful views, which it's really good, guys. Like, I wish it came off on this camera just as much as it is with my eyes, but I'm going to put some drone video up for you guys so you can really get a feel of how special this community is. I actually just had a client come here maybe a week or two ago, and they absolutely loved this community. Again, it's not something I've ever talked about on my channel. I've brought in a few clients here, but I'm like, why have I never posted a video about this neighborhood? It's so cool and so special. Let me do that. And here I am 2 weeks later to do it. So there's that. And then you also are going to get 10K towards closing costs. You're going to have closing costs with every single home purchase. If you're doing cash, the closing costs are going to be closer to 3K. If you are going to do a loan, depending on the purchase price and things along those lines, you're going to think maybe $10,000 to $12,000 for closing costs, and they're going to cover 10K of that, which is great. And then if you decide to do a build here, they're going to give you half off the lots. So they do have some lots right now that back the mountain, and you're going to have uninterrupted views. If that's something that's really important to you and special to you, this is going to be an amazing opportunity. Usually those lots are super expensive. If you've ever bought in a mountain view lot, you know how it is. Or if you've bought in like a golf course lot, those lots are typically really expensive. So $200,000 is the typical lot premium for those. They have more affordable ones if you're looking for that. Those just aren't going to have the uninterrupted mountain view. But regardless, all of their lots right now are half off. So if it's a $200,000 mountain view, then you're going to get it for $100,000, which is a really good deal. They also have a community pool. They have a gym. They have a rec center. And all of that for $110 for their HOA, which is not bad at all. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I've been here multiple times again, but I'm even more surprised every single time I come here because I'm like, it's so pretty up here. I love it. And with all the shopping that's coming in, it's like a no-brainer for a lot of people that have been waiting on this neighborhood because they're like, it's a little bit too far from things. Not anymore. It's like 5 minutes from everything that you could think of. So anyways, let's check out the rest of this house. So you have your walk-in pantry. This does not have the gourmet kitchen. You can obviously opt to do the gourmet kitchen if you decide to do a build, but it has electric. It has the upgraded cabinets. Let's see, do they have anything special over here? Oh, I like how they did the dual color. You guys can do that too if you decide to move into this community. That's still an option on all those spec homes. They did the farmhouse style sink. They did the black fixtures. Here's a little bit of a close-up of the dining space. So they did a slider here, another slider here. We'll check out that backyard here in just a second. Here's your primary bedroom. Great size primary, has a king bed, nightstands, and the dresser. And then you walk over here and you have your bathroom space. So you have double sinks. I like how it's kind of separated. Very cool. And then you have your linen closet, extra storage, which is great. And then here is a better view of their super shower. I'm sure they have the option to do a smaller shower, or if you wanted to do a tub shower, I'm not sure if they have that option. I'll pop up on the screen if they do, so you guys can know. And then you have your toilet space, and then you have your primary closet. Decent sized primary closet. I like how they kind of did the different levels. Again, just optimizing storage. And you can of course add additional shelving in here as well if you wanted to. But let's go check out the backyard. Okay, so right when you walk out, you have a covered patio. When you're talking about new homes, just remember they're all gonna be dirt standard. This is gonna be concrete standard. If you want to upgrade, you would have to do that after closing. And then also they did do, it looks like the extra extended covered patio out here. So I would guess it's probably standard to end here, right at that corner. And they have extended it out over here, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed. If you're looking for a super big backyard, this probably wouldn't be the community for you. Honestly, depends on the lot though, because some of those mountain view lots have larger backyards too. So if you're looking for a pool, you could probably make it work if it didn't have this extended patio, or you would just have to do a smaller pool, which isn't too bad either. But let's check out this view. I hope you guys can see it as pretty as I can. It's a little bit like smoggy outside. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but it's way prettier in person, especially the other way. I think you might be able to see it. Oh yeah. So they have a few different lots that literally back this entire mountain. Those are going to be the White Tank Mountains. Super, super pretty. So if you're looking for a view, I'm telling you guys, you're going to love this community. And this is what you guys couldn't see from the backyard, but I mean, it's literally mountain views all the way around. Okay, next home, this one's 2,500 square feet, and it starts at 510, 4 bedrooms and a loft and 4 bathrooms and a 2-car garage. They do not have any of these ones available in that like midway point. You would have to do a dirt build if you decided to move forward on something like this one. So you walk in, and then first space on the right hand side is going to be what they have is kind of like an office space, or you can do it as a bedroom. The bedrooms are definitely a little bit smaller in here. Here is your bathroom space, full bathroom. It looks like they upgraded to the walk-in shower, which is great, especially if you have that bedroom downstairs. Helps a lot with resale value for the next person if they have like a mother-in-law that can't do stairs, or an older guest that might come with them, so they want that full bathroom. And then you have your living space, dining over there in the back with the stairs in the back, which is a little bit different than normal, which I kind of like. And then you have this stunning kitchen. I'm obsessed with this kitchen. It's so pretty. And again, very, very light, bright, tons of windows. 1, 2, slider, another slider, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows, and what, 3 sliders, which is just crazy. Here is a little bit of a look from this living space. Great size living room, definitely bigger living room than the previous home. And then you have your kitchen, tons of cabinets in here, plenty of space. They have gas, so that means that they have gas in this community. So if you want to upgrade to gas, that is an option. They also did the dual color. So again, they did the gray with the brown. They did the farmhouse style sink. Stainless steel appliances. This is a good look at the gourmet kitchen too versus the other one. So it has the range up top, and then it has the hood up top, range on the bottom, microwave, and then also your oven. Here's the pantry, really good sized pantry. And then it kind of has that under the stairs storage as well, but plenty of space of storage in here. And then on this side, more storage. Yeah, coat closet. That's gonna be your garage entry. So you can immediately come in from the garage, drop all of your stuff on the countertop after doing groceries. Headed upstairs now. Once you get upstairs, you have your loft space, a little bit of a smaller loft, but still plenty of space for a nice big sectional, a desk or two for the kids if they do their homework at home. Coming back here, we have our other 2 bedrooms. These ones are definitely bigger than that one downstairs. And then you have a walk-in closet on this one. Guys, look at the view. Like, you just can't beat the view. It's so, so good. So, anyways, next bedroom across from there. This one, decent size, not super big, but this one has, what does it have over here? Closet. This one has its own bathroom, which is nice. A little bit smaller than that previous one to accommodate for the bathroom, but good. Coming back down, you see the loft again, another bathroom. So essentially, this bathroom works as this person's bedroom and also the bathroom for like guests if you're hanging out in the loft. Across from there, I like this little cubby so you can kind of do like storage cabinets or something along those lines, or you could do the built-in desk. Here's your laundry room upstairs. Extra storage back here. They upgraded all of these cabinets and then the sink as well. And then you have your primary. Great size primary again, tons of windows. If you have, I mean, this view is good too. Let's see. Can you guys see it a little bit better? I feel like it looks so small on camera. I'm not sure what that's about, but trust me, it's really, really pretty. Tons of windows, again, especially if you're faced the opposite way, you would have a direct view of that mountain. And then here's your bathroom, double sinks, tons of cabinets below. Smaller shower, but still a shower, no complaints. Toilet space, storage closet, and then your primary bedroom closet. Pretty similar size as the previous one, just shaped a little bit different. But let's go check out the backyard. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, pretty please hit the thumbs up button and leave a comment down below on what type of videos you guys want me to film next. It really helps out my channel. And then also don't forget to subscribe. I post videos every Monday at 5 p.m. And last but not least, I am a licensed realtor here and I would love to help you make the move to the Phoenix metro area. One of these beautiful surrounding suburbs is going to be a perfect home for you and your family. So go ahead and reach out. My number and email are popping up. But until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.